be dangerously close to the Florida coast Monday night through Tuesday U.S. time. Now, some U.S. experts, meanwhile, have predicted that Dorian will be some 40 to 50 miles off Florida's coast on Tuesday and Wednesday, with hurricane force winds reaching some 35 miles toward the shore. However, National Hurricane Center Director Graham pointed that this outcome is far from certain and that with every new forecast, quote, we keep nudging Dorian's track a little bit to the left and closer to the coast. Florida issued its first evacuation orders in parts of Palm Beach, home of President Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort, and Martin counties.
With important message for people to listen to their local authorities and have an evacuation plan ready if you are ordered to evacuate. Safety comes first, and you don't want to mess with the storm that is going at 185 miles per hour, and her PSA is posted on social media. So we now have we've seen a significant increase in watches and warnings. A hurricane warning is in effect for Palm Beach, Martin, St. Lucie, Indian River, and Brevard counties, and a storm surge warning is in effect for those counties. A hurricane watch is in effect for Volusia County, and so is a storm surge watch. Now, there will absolutely be additional hurricane warnings and watches all the way up to the Georgia border on the east coast of Florida. And you could see tropical storm force winds arriving on Florida's Treasure Coast as early as late tonight. And of course, you have storm surge in places like Jupiter Inlet, forecast to be between 4 and 7 feet. There's a number of evacuation orders that have been issued. Volusia County, Indian River County, Duval County, Nassau County, and St. Johns County. They've all issued new orders today. And of course, Martin, Palm Beach, Brevard, St. Lucie had issued orders already. We've also have a number of counties that have issued voluntary evacuation orders. By tonight, the Florida National Guard will have 4,500 soldiers and airmen activated and ready to respond. They have 15 rotor wing helicopters available. An additional 24 have been offered from regional National Guard locations, and the active Army component has pre-positioned 40 additional helicopters near our state border to respond if needed. And so we are taking this storm and the potential impacts on Florida very seriously. I hope that we watch a track over the next 24 hours and see that the threat to Florida has diminished, but we are not banking on that at all, and we are preparing for a significant event. This storm at this magnitude could really cause massive destruction, and do not put your life in jeopardy by staying behind when you have a chance to get out. And you still do have time to prepare yourself and to make sure that you and your family are safe. So we are in a situation here where this thing is perilously close to the state. I think we should all hope and pray for the best, but we have to prepare that this could have major impacts on the state of Florida, and so that's what we're doing. Obviously we want to be ready to respond as soon as the storm does pass.
After days of nerve-wracking uncertainty surrounding the storm's path, the southeastern U.S. states of Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina finally ordered coastal residents to evacuate in a mass exodus set to affect hundreds of thousands of people. The National Hurricane Center said the storm will be dangerously close to the Florida coast Monday night through Tuesday. In Washington, President Donald Trump met with his emergency management chiefs.
The safety of the American people must always come first. My staff and I receive frequent updates to ensure that we are fully prepared, and we are fully prepared, but we really basically, I don't think, ever seen anything like this working. I want to thank the Coast Guard. Carl, I know that they're really ready. I don't know, I don't know how they can come in for this one. They're going to have to come in from the outside, I guess, but because this looks monstrous. But I ask everyone in Hurricane Dorian's path to heed all warnings and evacuation orders from local authorities. It looks like they're going to have to be giving them, unfortunately, and we should watch. It's been working. It's just been building out there. It's been moving very slowly, and it's a bad thing, not a good thing. And the slower it moves, the bigger it is, and the bigger it gets. and we will work very hard to minimize whatever the effect of what's coming at us. We don't even know what's coming at us. All we know is it's possibly the biggest. I'm not sure that I've ever even heard of a Category 5. I knew it existed, and I've seen some Category 4s. You don't even see them that much, but a Category 5 is something that I don't know that I've ever even heard the term, other than I know it's there. That's the ultimate, and that's what we have, unfortunately.